How's it, guys? William Jordan here from Truth Hurts channel. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a recap here of the Matador and Bull video because a lot of people misinterpret what I'm trying to say, and it's really getting on my nerves at some point because there are trolls out there that just cannot take it. Okay, so I'm gonna read a couple of comments I received from you guys out there and just explain again my thoughts behind the video. Okay. First of all, let me just say I speak 6 languages, and at any one point I'm thinking in 3 different languages when I'm speaking. So the way I put words out there might come into some misinterpretation from other people. Okay, that's my mistake. Sorry about that. I've traveled the whole world. I've never been more than a couple of years in one place, and people do misinterpret my words. So this video is just to clarify what I'm trying to say with the Matador and Bull video. Okay, the Matador and Bull video so far received over 30,000 views. Okay, and people have given me more flack about the Matador and Bull video than of the video of Nelson Mandela, or the video of the age of the earth, or even the video of global warming, okay, climate change I made. And I'm actually shocked to see where people's interests lie more. Okay, so first of all, let's start off with Sadashiva Kondilis. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Don't take me out on that. She says, or this person says, thank you for all the info. I just can't agree that bullfighting is in any way okay, even if labeled for sport or tradition, or even being called better than other cruel acts of humans toward animals. You are saying that the bulls are bred for bullfights, live a more humane life, while displaying a picture of a bull with a big burn on his body with the number 13. I think people could find a better way to mark him. Anyway, nothing personal, just sharing some thoughts. Thanks again for the info. Okay, Sadashiva, thanks for that comment. Yes, I do not agree in any way that bullfighting is humane. I'm just saying it is more humane than certain other ways people are breeding cattle for human consumption. Okay, let me explain that. A lot of cattle or livestock that is bred for human consumption never sees daylight. Okay, a lot of the places around the world you can see chickens, you can see cattle, you can see swine, and a lot of other animals that are locked up in barns and warehouses from the day they're born until the day they die. They are force-fed, they are fed certain hormones, certain steroids to give more meat. Okay, and they never see the light of day. They're mistreated on a daily basis. They cannot move around. That's what I was trying to say when I said that bullfighting is more humane, since the bulls that are bred for bullfighting run around a lot of the time in open pastures. Okay, so I do not say I agree with it. I did not say it's a humane way. I'm just saying that other ways are worse. Okay, so do not take me wrong on that. And yes, I do not think that branding a bull is the best way. I mean, nowadays people brand less and less. They pierce the ears of the bull with a tag, etc., which is even more humane. But I do not agree in any way with mistreating animals. Okay, so do not misinterpret what I was trying to say here. I'm not agreeing with bullfighting. I'm not agreeing with the tradition or the culture. I'm just saying that there are other worse ways possible that humans are treating livestock. Okay, if you do not believe me, just go to a butcher, just go to a place where they breed cattle, and you will see immediately what I mean by that. Thanks a lot, Sadashiva, for your comments on that. I'm just putting this out there so that people do not misinterpret my words again. Then there is Christine Jones. She says, the purpose of these bulls, bred to be killed by matadors, bred to martyrs for humans' pleasure. I guess pedophiles would say the same for their victims, children born for the pleasure to pleasure sick adults. Wow. Okay. Now that is really low. Okay. Sorry to say that, Christine. You are really scooping the bottom of the barrel here. Okay. First of all, humans are not bred for human pleasure. Okay. In no way. I've never seen any place in the whole world where humans are bred for the pleasure of others. Mostly out there, sex slave, even younger underage sex slaves, which there are about 21 million on the planet at the moment, are not bred in that way. They are sold off later and trained in that way, okay? Do I agree with it? Of course I do not agree with it. I'm a human, okay? I've got a daughter of my own. I cannot believe people would do sick shit like that. But comparing what's happening around the world to bullfighting in the way you're doing it, that's really low, okay? So, no. Pedophilia is wrong. Bullfighting is wrong. Okay, they're taking it out slowly but surely of the system. People around the planet, Spain has made it illegal already, and it's taking some time, but they're making bullfighting more and more illegal, and soon it would be illegal all over the planet. Will it still happen? Yes, it will still happen. But just because the bulls are bred for this doesn't mean that it's a good thing to do. Okay, but I'm not here to take away the cultures and traditions of certain places either. If you take away people's culture and their traditions, you're destroying what they have. You're destroying their history. That's like trying to take away the history of the American Indians by destroying their culture. Do I agree with it? Of course I do not, but I'm not there to take it away from them, okay? It's part of what they are today. It's not right in my eyes, but a lot of things are not right in my eyes, which are right in other people's eyes. Let's come back to your comments about pedophilia, okay? 21 million sex slaves around the world, around and about, okay? Okay, not necessarily sex slaves, but children slaves, okay? Most of them are sex slaves. A lot of that actually happens in the United States. Do I agree with it? No. There are countries around the world where the age of consent is 13 years old, okay? Does that make it right? No, in my eyes it's still wrong, but in those countries it's right. Now, just because a government or a group of people or a mass of individuals says that something is right doesn't make it right in the eyes of everybody around the planet, okay? There are countries out there where grown men can marry underage girls legally. It's their culture, it's their tradition, and they do not see it as wrong, okay? Right and wrong is a state of mind. If you do not believe me, look at homosexuality. A lot of the countries, even first world countries around the world, homosexuality is still illegal, okay? A couple of years ago, even in the United States, it was seen as wrong. And just because the government all of a sudden made it legal and people started accepting it, for a lot of people out there, it is still wrong. Now, I'm not going to go out there and put out what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm just stating facts here on this channel. So Christine Jones, please do not misinterpret my words. Listen to the whole video, okay? Because you're in a state of holier than thou, your opinion is the only one that matters, etc. Okay? See things from other people's perspectives for once, okay? Maybe your life would turn out slightly better. I do not agree with pedophilia. I do not agree with sex slavery or bullfighting or any of that, okay? This channel is to state certain facts. Now, if you like it, good. If you don't like it, well, tough luck, okay? I'm stating facts here. You take it any way you wish. Kathy Polino, a bull's purpose is not to be used by barbaric humans. It is just as horrible as what goes on in a slaughterhouse, true, but it all needs to stop. Go vegan, stop being monsters. Wow, Kathy, cool. No, since thousands of years already, people have been eating meat and killing animals for that meat, okay? We just don't wait for animals to die because we couldn't get certain sicknesses, and vegan is not necessarily the best way to go, okay? I understand why a lot of people are vegan out there. I'm not vegan and I don't plan to be vegan, but it has been proven recently as well that plants have feelings, etc. So what are you going to live off then? Air? Until the day they prove that molecules and atoms are alive, then what are you going to live off then, okay? So plants have feelings. I'll make a video about that someday. But just because you're vegan, don't tell someone else to go vegan, okay? There are really good reasons why meat is important to humans to eat, okay? Not everybody can have the amount of money needed to be vegan, okay? Secondly, there are a lot of nutrients in meat that are not necessarily in a vegan diet. or even if it is in a vegan diet, certain plants that give those nutrients out to people do not grow in certain areas around the world, and the only way they can get those proteins, those nutrients, are from meats. Okay, so I understand why people go vegan. I'm not going vegan, and I do not agree with bullfighting. So it is horrible, it is inhumane, but there are reasons for certain things. So thanks for your comments. Lord Sanguine, okay, sometimes truth is not good enough, sometimes people deserve their faith to be rewarded. Okay, this actually comes back to something someone else said, that they prefer to believe in the fantasy, the fairy tale. If you want to believe in a fantasy or fairy tale and do not want to hear the truth, good, okay? For me personally, I think a harsh truth is better than a soft lie, but your opinion, that's your opinion. If you don't like my video, don't watch it, okay? So, whatever rocks your boat, man. Deeps emo, whatever the fact, bullfighting aka bull murdering is inhuman. I love animals, that's why I'm a vegetarian. At least I'm not killing them for taste. True, let's get back to what other people said about being bred for pleasure. Okay, once again, humans also are not bred for pleasure, but we're trained for pleasure. If you see sports as being wrong, then you can just as well cancel the Olympic Games, because I've seen some of those athletes, the grueling training they have to go through to get to where they are. I've seen boxers train, okay? One of my best friends is a boxer. I've got another good friend that's a motorcycle, motocross champion, and the grueling training he has to go through, and at some points he even asked himself, is it really worth it? So if bull murdering is inhuman, fine, then just cancel all sports, okay? If you want to be a vegetarian, good for you. I do not agree with being vegetarian for very obvious reasons I just stated, but cancel sports. Okay, maybe we do not kill humans at the end of a sport, but just look at boxing matches. Guys getting trained to beat on each other, come back, beaten to a pulp, blood in their eyes and their face, taking years to heal, losing brain cells in the process. Come on, okay? Is that humane? We do that to other humans. Secondly, I was a soldier for 11 years. Now, being trained to kill other people, do you think that is right? You would of course say it's not right, but soldiers are there for a good reason. There's a purpose to it. It does not mean I agree with bullfighting, okay? Please do not misinterpret my words. But just as you're saying certain things done to animals is inhumane, then certain things done to other humans is inhumane. But life has to go on. Without soldiers, there would not be life on this planet as we know it, okay? People would be killing off other people by masses, okay? Then without bullfighting, Spanish tradition would not be what it is today. It doesn't mean I agree with it. I think there would have been much better ways, but remember, we're living in a present day of 2017, and bullfighting has happened long ago when people didn't see animals the same way we do today. People didn't see people the same way we do today, okay? So don't misinterpret my words. The brutal truth. Do you actually hunt for your food without guns, or do you buy it from a shop? I guess the latter. People also did a lot of other shit that was regarded as normal years ago until we realized it was wrong. If you have never met a real vegan, you should try to expand your social life, because it's clearly constricted. It's very constricted. Okay, oh wow. Brutal truth, okay. This is because I said I never met a real vegan, because vegans usually use butter on their bread. Butter is made with certain fats, sometimes animal fats, okay? I've seen a lot of vegans eat eggs, which are actually just unborn chicklets, okay? So I've never met a real vegan, okay? A lot of vegans even eat fish, okay? So you do not even know what a real vegan is if you ask a vegan, okay? Every vegan, vegetarian out there has a different way of interpreting it, okay? Do I hunt for my own food? No, I usually buy it from the shop. Did I hunt for my own food? Yes. A lot of the times I actually did hunt for my own food, okay? Especially when I was in the army, when we were on survival, it had to be done, okay? So just because I hunted down meat doesn't make it wrong, okay? People have to survive. Just remember, if you take meat away from the planet at the moment, there would be over 1 billion people that would die because of malnutrition. 1 billion more that's already dying, okay? So get your facts straight, stop busting my balls. Okay, so these are just a couple of comments I made, guys. Don't misinterpret my words. People out there should see certain things happening around the world from the eyes of the people it's actually happening to. You don't see the cultures around the world. You never visited them. You do not know the reasons behind what they do certain things. That does not make it right. Bullfighting is not right in my eyes, just as a lot of other things is not right in my eyes. But in this video, I'm stating facts. Look at the name of the channel. It says Truth Hurts. That doesn't mean that I have to give my opinion the way you guys want to see it. That doesn't mean that the whole world is sunshine and rainbows. It means there are truths out there that actually hurt people when they find out about it. And now people are misinterpreting my words, saying that I say certain things that I didn't say. Okay, so this video is just to clear that up. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please watch my other videos. Some more will be coming soon. Have a good time.